Let me guess. You woke up this morning and you were already tired. You had a full night of sleep. Maybe even 8 hours. But when that alarm went off, getting out of bed felt like pushing a car uphill. So you grabbed your coffee. Maybe 2. And still, nothing. Just that heavy, foggy, dragged out feeling that follows you everywhere. You've tried going to bed earlier. You've tried eating cleaner. You've tried exercising. And yeah, maybe it helps a little. But the real problem? It keeps coming back. And here's the thing no one is telling you, it's not your sleep. It's not your diet. It's not even your age. There is something happening deep inside your cells right now, something most doctors never check for, that is literally stealing your energy before you even get out of bed. And once you understand it, everything changes. Okay. So here's what most people think fatigue is: you work hard, you get tired, you sleep, you recover. Simple, right? But what if your body stopped recovering properly? What if, no matter how much rest you got, something was still draining you from the inside? That's exactly what's happening for millions of people, and it all comes down to something called your mitochondria. Now, don't let that word scare you. You probably heard it in biology class. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Remember that? Well, here's what they didn't teach you: your mitochondria aren't just making energy. They're making a specific molecule called ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is basically your body's version of electricity. Every single thing you do, think, or feel requires ATP. And right now? For many people, those mitochondria are running at maybe 40% or 50% of what they should be. That's not just tiredness. That's a full-on cellular power outage. Scientists actually call it a biological brownout. Your internal lights are still on, but they're flickering. And here's where it gets a little uncomfortable, because this is the part most people don't want to hear. It's getting worse. Modern life, the late nights, the screen time, the processed food, and the constant stress are actively damaging your mitochondria. Every day. Think of it like rust forming inside a machine. The parts are still there, but they can't spin the way they used to. So you end up stuck in this exhausting loop. You're tired, you push through, you fall behind on sleep, your cells get more damaged, and you get even more tired. Sound familiar? Good. Because now we're going to talk about why that loop exists, and exactly how to break it. Here's the real villain in this story: oxidative stress. Okay, oxidative stress sounds super technical. But let me give you a simple way to think about it. You know how a cut apple turns brown if you leave it out? That's oxidation. Oxygen reacting with something and slowly breaking it down. Now imagine that same process happening inside your cells, every single day. That's oxidative stress. And it's like biological rust. When your body produces energy, it also produces waste, these tiny, unstable molecules called free radicals. In small amounts, that's totally normal. Your body handles them just fine. But here's where modern life makes things worse. Stress, pollution, junk food, alcohol, and blue light from your phone at 11 p.m., all of these things flood your body with extra free radicals that your natural defenses can't keep up with. And those free radicals? They attack your mitochondria. They literally punch holes in the energy-making machinery inside your cells. You're doing healthy things, you're exercising, you're eating vegetables, you're taking walks, and you're still exhausted. Why? Because none of those things fix what's happening at the cellular level. You can eat a salad every day and still have mitochondria that are damaged and struggling. The surface level fixes don't reach the root cause. It's like putting a fresh coat of paint on a house with a broken foundation. It looks fine from the outside. But the structure is still crumbling. That's the trap. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. The good news? There's a way out. Here's where the story gets exciting. In the last few years, scientists have made some real breakthroughs in understanding mitochondrial health. And they've identified specific compounds, natural micronutrients, that can literally restart sluggish, damaged mitochondria. But here's the twist most people miss: it's not just about which nutrients you take. It's about when you take them and how you combine them. Precise nutrient timing creates what researchers call a surge in intracellular signaling. Basically, when the right nutrients hit at the right time, your cells don't just recover, they upgrade. Mental clarity sharpens. Stamina goes up. Brain fog starts to lift. And here's the thing: people who start addressing their symptoms at a cellular level often say it feels like someone flipped a switch. Not slowly over months. Within days. That's the power of working with your biology instead of against it. Okay, so now you know why you're tired. You know what's causing it. And you know nutrients can help. But how do you actually put this into practice? There are 3 layers to a real mitochondrial recovery strategy. Think of them as phases. Phase 1. Remove the damage. Before you can rebuild, you have to stop the bleeding. That means reducing the major sources of oxidative stress in your life. Less late-night screen time. Less ultra-processed food. More hydration. More sleep. Nothing revolutionary here, but it matters because you can't pour clean water into a dirty glass. Phase 2. Repair and recharge. This is where the targeted nutrients come in. There's a powerful strategy called hormetic stress, which sounds like a contradiction, but hear me out. Small, controlled doses of stress actually make your mitochondria stronger. Think cold showers. Red light therapy. Short intense exercise bursts. These aren't just wellness trends. They activate something called mitophagy, which is your body's way of identifying broken mitochondria, recycling them, and replacing them with younger, more powerful versions. Your body already has this cleanup system built in. You just have to activate it. Phase 3. Sustain and protect. Once your cellular engines are running clean, the goal is to keep them that way. That means building habits that support mitochondrial health long-term. Adjusting your routine and making sure you're not sliding back into the old patterns that caused the damage in the first place. Here's the crazy part. You don't have to overhaul your entire life to see real results. The research is clear: targeted, strategic support at the cellular level produces measurable changes in energy, focus, and stamina. Not in 6 months. Often in just a few weeks. Because when your mitochondria are working properly, everything works better. Your mood improves. Your memory sharpens. Your workouts feel easier. You wake up and actually feel ready to go. This is what it feels like to live in a body that's running at full power, and most people have forgotten what that even feels like. Now I know what you might be thinking. This sounds great. But does it actually work for regular people? Yes. Absolutely yes. People who have gone through this cellular optimization process describe it the same way, over and over again. They stop feeling like they're fighting through their own body every day. The mental fog clears. The 2 p.m. crash disappears. They start waking up before their alarm instead of hitting snooze 4 times. One person described it like this: I didn't realize how bad I felt until I started feeling good. Here's the thing about chronic fatigue: you get so used to it that it starts to feel normal. You stop expecting to feel amazing. You just try to feel less terrible. But that's not okay. That's not how your body is supposed to work. You are supposed to have energy. Real, sustained, get up and go energy. Not borrowed from caffeine energy. Not crash at 3 p.m. energy. Actual vitality. And it's not about being younger. It's about giving your cells what they need to do their job. So here's where you are right now. You came into this video wondering why you're always tired. And now you know, it's not weakness, it's not laziness, and it's definitely not just getting older. Your mitochondria have taken a beating. Oxidative stress has been quietly clogging your cellular engines for years. And the standard advice, sleep more, eat better, and exercise, is just not reaching the root cause. But now you know what to do. And the next step is actually simple. There is a supplement protocol and daily routine that supports mitochondrial repair and has shown the strongest clinical results. Everything you need to know is in the link below this video. It's not a magic pill. It's not an overnight fix. But it is a real, science-backed path to feeling the way you're supposed to feel. Energized. Clear-headed. Ready. You don't have to drag yourself through every single day. You don't have to keep settling for exhausted as your default. Your cells want to work for you. They just need the right tools. Go get them. If this video opened your eyes to something you never knew about your own body, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below and tell me, how long have you been living with low energy? I read every single one.